Okay, so with me, let's just go through, just to explain to anyone that doesn't know, just in case, I think most of you do. So we've got to write root 48 in the form k root 3. Okay? So, can I just point out though, that it's slightly different to what we were working on, because what we were working on was by changing root 48 into 48 to the power of a half. Okay, to be able to simplify by putting terms together, but that's not what we're doing here. We're now trying to simplify root 48, but using laws of radicals rather than laws of exponents.
Wait, aren't there radicals like here? Because you said
No,
k and then I wrote k. So
the root,
k is
you are right in we are looking, square root is the opposite of?
Oh, you can make it more
squaring.
smaller.
So what we need to do is find the square factor. So you were right in saying 48 is 16 times 3. The clue is in the question because you've been given a 3. Okay? Now, laws of surds state that you can do root 16 times root 3 separately. Okay? Now root 16 becomes 4. So we've got 4 root 3. So when it says where is k, k is actually 4, not 6.
And then the next one is 5.
So the next one, so it's, yes, 5.
I don't understand 3 or 4 still though.
Okay. 3. Okay, well the thing with 3 is the same thing. So we've got 5 times root 27, but root 27, again we're looking for a 3 times a square number, so we can do 5 times root 9 times 3. Divide it by the 3, that's the clue, to find the square number. Not always true when they get harder, so that becomes 5 times root 9 times root 3, which is 5 times root 3 times root 3. Which becomes
Oh, yeah.
3. So k is 15.
Okay, I get it. I think I get it. Wait, can I just look at it?
Yeah. Third. Right, it says here, rationalise the denominator. So what we need to do is discuss what A, how to do it, but B, what does it mean? So, do you know where this word rationalise comes from?
To like make sense of, or to divide stuff up, like divvy stuff up.
So this is the next
Like if you're making a rational.
Okay, so there's lots of different routes, but the mathematical one is, as Zoe said, to make it a rational number. So that would suggest that at the moment, denominator is not rational, which means it is what?
Irrational.
It is irrational. What makes it irrational?
Because the decimal is not repeating or terminating.
Okay, so if I do the square root of a prime number, or a number
people
with
just try and memorise this, but I'll try and explain it to you so that you can actually use these laws in the future.
we will end up
So,
with a
bear with me here.
non-repeating, non-recurring,
2/3 is the same thing as
irrational.
2
And
lots
that cannot be
of
expressed in
what?
fraction.
1/3.
You just multiply
Okay.
by 3.
Therefore, I
Okay, so
can.
here's how do we do that? So if I multiply that by 3, do I get
I
rid
can
of the
write
square
this
root?
as
No.
27 to the power
Okay,
of
so you have to square it.
times
Okay?
1/3.
But if I square the bottom, what do I do to the
Next
top?
step for that.
No.
No, because if you square that, then it would be like,
If we think
you would change it.
about
You would change the whole thing because the difference between it would change.
right?
Yes, you're right.
3 times a
So
third,
include that,
comes from
yeah, I
having
can't just square it. So what I do
I
to
did that
rationalise the
the
denominator
opposite way
is I actually,
could
I need to
actually-
keep, this is a
Right.
fraction, and we need, just like all other fractions that you've dealt with, just because its denominator is irrational doesn't change what we do with
Sorry,
fractions.
not 3.
We want it to maintain the same value,
Now,
but we need to change the
What do
denominator,
you
so we have to do.
know about multiplication?
Yeah, so we need to do the equivalent of multiplying by 1 to keep it the same. And the way to do that is to multiply it by root 3
Yeah, you can do it in any
over
order. So actually,
3.
that one looks a bit
Now the question is, why do I do root 3 over
27
root 3?
squared.
That makes the top
So I'm
6
gonna
root
actually
3,
do it the other
which is
way.
fine, because I don't care about making the numerator
Power of
irrational.
a third.
I just want the denominator. Now, what would
Set.
root 3 times
Now
root
that one
3
is
do?
much more preferable
3 equals
than
3,
this one.
which is now rational. Now, even better, this case we can now simplify
Just because, well, I now know
Because
that
6
27
is 2 times 3
is the same thing as
times
doing
root 3 over
Same as the
3. So the 3
the
divided by
cube root
3,
of
so we end up
27.
with 2
Right?
root
And
3.
just because
Wait,
I
you
think
couldn't
you
multiply
get
everything
used to
by
it, another thing actually is hopefully we would recognise
Here at the
Sorry?
start, I could, but that would make
is
it,
actually
if I multiply,
3 cubed.
just to go
Yeah,
through,
it's one of those
just,
that we
if I
should
multiply by
recognise
9,
in the same way that
I would get
81 is
54
3 to the
over
power of 4,
9
so
root
the kind of thing
Oh,
that
okay.
you need to start
So
memorising
every time we have
because they
that,
will help you, right? So I'm going to use this one and say
Well, so when it's a
actually
nice
it's 3
simple one like this, yes. Okay? So
Alright.
just quickly, without actually writing anything down, just
power
look at the
of
screen.
a third.
What do I multiply this one by?
root x.
Root x. This one?
Root 2.
What's different about this one then?
There's another root.
Okay, so
There's a root 5
I know
here.
I'm
Plus there's
more
2
complicated
terms on the
than
numerator,
what I'm
so we're going to
doing
have to write
is
it
I'm
with
showing you how everything breaks down.
Bracket.
So
Brackets.
when things become
Top has to be done
really
brackets, you have to
complicated,
multiply
let's go
brackets.
that again.
where it gets more difficult.
So you
That one we
wouldn't
just
do
multiply
this
by x or
to
in
answer
brackets.
this question.
Well,
I'm
we
going
want
to use
root
it to
3.
show you how it breaks down. So the
This one
27
Mm-hmm.
is the
by
3 cubed.
root 11.
Right?
I don't know which- right, this one.
That's
Times
a
five.
tricky thing.
2 plus root 3.
Okay, you might think so. No, we don't multiply by. Pardon?
You root
Oh, well, yeah,
No.
but that's what I'm getting to now. The
Uh,
next stage is
If
to
we
say,
multiply
well,
by root 3, it doesn't actually work.
that's what I was saying. You will do
Root 9.
this, but
Can
I'm
you
just showing
cancel
you
the
how
root
things
3? That's
break
so
down.
Right, here's the question.
So
Do
that
you,
you can use those.
can you do this
What happens to the 3 times a third?
to make it 7 over 2?
So it ends up, as
Good.
Tony said, it ends up
Glad
as
you said.
3
Also because it
squared.
says can be
Which
written.
is
Yeah,
No.
I know. Now, that's very
In
important.
reality,
Try and do that. But I'm
what
glad
you
you-
probably would have done
Right, you
is
need a
said,
specific
well
type.
then it's the
You
cube root
need to.
of 27 squared,
Anyway,
which
You
is
switch
3
and multiply.
squared, which equals 9.
First multiply.
Alright? And I said that's probably how you would do it, but I want to show you how things break down because there are some
So,
complicated
you like-
rules we're gonna
You
look
put a
at.
line, right?
No.
But no, I'm going somewhere there. You put a line and you just do the root first. So you divide 2 root 3 by root 3.
Oh,
No.
And then you,
so you say.
Well, 27
Yeah, but no, it doesn't work, does it?
I changed
Right,
it
here's the thing for this one. When you've got that,
there.
what you need to be able to
What
do at
happens
all
when you have
costs
the
is
side
to cancel out the square
side
root. Now let me
What
just
is
explain again. I'm just going to
3
take the
times
bottom
third?
because that's the top. Whatever we do to the bottom happens to the top. But I don't care what the top ends
So
up.
this 2 is
All I
this
care
2.
is the bottom
Okay.
no longer
The
has
3 has kind of
a root in it.
been dealt with.
Okay. Now if I were to multiply by root 3, what do I get?
2 root 3.
I get 2 root 3 plus
Yeah.
root 3 times root 3 is
Again,
Right.
3. I've
quite
still
right,
got
I just wouldn't do it like that.
a root 3, but it's just somewhere.
How it all can break down.
Right.
wait, can you square it?
Right, so what
root
about this about?
So that's why
10,000.
multiplying by root 3 doesn't work. And I can't multiply each
So
bit
it's the same
separately, it
thing
doesn't work that way. Remember, a fraction,
Square? Could you square
Right.
it?
Power of
if I said to you, I've got 5 over
1/4
6,
times
and I want to write, and because remember what I'm trying to do is keep it the same value. I can't change its value, right? So I've got to keep it equivalent. So if I multiply top and bottom
the
by
quick way,
something,
shall we?
okay,
4
I get the same value fraction.
Of
Yeah,
10.
same thing. However, if I were to write
Then
5 over 2 plus 3,
However you want
Sorry.
to do that
2 plus 4,
this time. So if I did
If
it
I multiply
I'd
top
say,
and
well, I
bottom
know
by
that
2,
10,000 is
what
10
you're
to the power
telling
of
me
4.
about splitting this would be like doing
So the
5
fourth root
over 2 plus
cube.
2 times 4.
The
I
10
mean,
to the power of 4 to the
Can
fourth
you do
root
that?
is just
no.
10. So I've got
And remember,
10
this is
cubed.
just numbers. Root 3 is just a
Wait, the
number.
4 and the 4
So it's no different from doing it to 4. The same rules apply. So I can't do anything other than what I did with brackets. So on this one, is this kind of the level at which you kind of lost your knowledge?
Yep.
Okay, well not lost it, but never had it. So here's what we have to do. We have to find another
So
10,000 removing
is
square root.
10 to the
But
power
we
of
need to do it in such a way that we're not left with the square root. We do it like this. We are using
was an important
a
thing. This will
rule
be a
that
very
you may
important
well
thing
know
when you
from
do the
factorisation.
radical stuff.
The difference
What
of
is the
2
inverse of
squared.
raising
And the
something to
reason
the power
why
of
we
4?
can use this is because if I've got, does anyone remember it?
Finding the fourth root. They cancel
A
each
plus
other out.
B.
They're inverse
We're doing
operations.
quadratic.
Everything in maths
Times
has an inverse
A
operation.
minus B. If I expand that, I end up with
subtract.
A squared
Raise
minus
it to the
B
power
squared.
of
The reason why
five.
that works is
Find
because
the fifth
if
root.
I've got to
Okay.
factorise x squared minus 9, people look at that and go, oh, I can't factorise. But
X plus 3.
you guys know that that's x plus
Well,
3
so
times x minus.
this here,
Okay.
power
Now
of
we use
quarter
that because
is the same thing as
the squaring of both parts helps. So what we actually do is this.
Yeah.
I take
So I've
this.
taken that thing,
That's A
I
plus,
think that bit goes to that.
and I don't write
And then
what
power
power
of 3
start with another one. I have to
goes
write
outside
2
bracket.
minus root 3, which is the
Make
A
it equal.
minus the B.
But how do you just make it 2 minus
So, here's where
Well, I
start
multiply top and
combining
bottom by 2 minus
all
3. I
of
can,
them together.
I can multiply whatever I like. It just means
We've got a
you have to
negative
multiply the top as well.
dot.
Now remember, I'm only focusing on the bottom. This has to be done to the top as well. Yeah? Yeah?
Can you also just, since it says can be written as 4 minus root 3, can't you just set
Yeah.
that thing equal to 4 minus
Okay, right, so
Just,
one thing about these
so
type
the
of questions,
negatives bit.
if you use the answer, Nick, if you use the answer to work out the answer, you get no mark.
like the,
So we do it separately.
Yeah? It's like saying, show that 4 plus 4 equals
Fifth
8.
root.
You go, well,
Yeah.
8. Right, you can't use the answer. It
Okay.
basically, a question like this, show that, is all about your
The
communication.
32. That's
You
another one.
almost have to go,
So
I'm going to block
32,
that out,
we automatically
and I'm not going to look at it until I get what I think the answer is. And then I'll know if I'm right or not. But you're not allowed to use the answer. So, all I'm worried about is,
8,
I'm going to do
16, 32.
sort this out, you will then
2 to
multiply,
the power of 4.
so you do the same
Which
to
is-
top and bottom. Okay? So, whatever I do here for this bit, you are going to
16.
multiply the top as
16.
well.
That's another.
The secret is in what you do.
This
to
is a
the denominator.
common
So I'm going to do the, whatever it was, if it was a
Do
plus,
this,
I have to
and
do
then
the
go, right, I'm
minus.
going to do
If
that
it was a
bit
minus, I
separately,
have to
write it
multiply it
like
by
this.
with
And
a
then the
plus.
common mistake
Now this is what we do.
is
So
then go,
you can multiply out these brackets if you like, but actually we now know, because we're on it and we really understand
now
this,
you've got,
if
by
I
having the word
multiply out
like
these
that,
brackets, I will end up with a squared minus b squared. And what that does is gives me 2 squared minus root 3 squared,
this one is it. This is one of those,
which is 4 minus 3, which
yes,
is 1.
if you,
So my denominator now becomes 1.
here look,
Now the
part
top
of
is
your
going to
inquiry
have to break out,
questions,
but you can guess what it's going to end up being.
can expressions with decimals
4 root 3.
simplify? You just write things in a different form.
So,
you
can I
understand,
rub this
yeah?
off?
And that's the
You can
thing, you've
rewatch
got
the
to
video.
make those links.
So let me just show you
So
then.
what
So
would you rewrite this
the
out?
bottom we know is going to be 1, so now we deal with top, so we've got
And that's
5 plus 2 root
So
3. What do we multiply it by?
Half is?
5 minus 2. 5 minus 2.
No. Remember, whatever we multiply, 2 minus root 3. We have to do the same to top and bottom. And now, the top's a bit harder, but we do 5 times 2 is
Do I
10.
need the brackets?
2 times 2 root 3
So I've
is
got one lot
4
of
root
half
3.
anyway, so we don't need, we just need to
Well,
remember that to
well, it's actually a minus, thank you.
Cheers.
Minus 5 root 3. And then, this is the bit people get wrong,
Now, for these questions, you maybe don't have to do that.
minus 2 root 9, which is
6.
6.
Negative
Negative 6.
Yeah.
Now we collect it all together and we get 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 root 3s minus 5 root 3s
Well, if
is.
you're asked to work out the square root of something,
Ooh, look.
you should always give positive.
I know I'm right.
because they're minus-
And the denominator would have been over 1, so I know.
Exactly.
Got it? So when you've got one that like
kind of
this
tip, I guess,
is difference in 2 squares.
when
The
you
other
get to
ones,
exams, the exam stage next year, and then when
the
you got
ones where it's
especially
just
if you
root
guys
11,
will be
you just multiply
HL,
by
I guess.
root 11.
You will be expected
Okay.
to know that, and you'll be expected to write that down.
That's the new. I did think
Even more.
that would be the big.
If you're in the middle of working something out, a whole big equation, where the answer to that is then applied, you will branch off
Okay. Go on then.
solving an equation.
Hey guys, if you're watching this video,
square root of 16.
you either know Mr. Potts or
Then I
love
end up
math.
with F
So
being
subscribe to my
positive.
channel at Superius XD, link in the description. Thanks for
Now,
watching guys.
if
Don't forget to
X
like and subscribe.
happens to be